Hello buyers. When purchasing a property, you might hear the phrase cooling off period. But what does this mean for buyers? My name's Nick Viner, Principal of Buyers Domain Buyers Agents, and this is Rhiannon Jenkins, Buyers Agents. Rhiannon, can you tell us what a cooling off period is and how it works for buyers?
Sure, Nick. When you buy a residential property in New South Wales, you have a 5 business day cooling off period under the standard contract for sale of land in order to complete your due diligence. A cooling off period would apply in a private treaty negotiation. However, at auction, there is no cooling off period. The cooling off period starts as soon as you exchange contracts and it ends at 5 p.m. on the 5th business day after exchange. Buyers are required to pay a 0.25% deposit of the purchase price upon exchange. If the buyer decides to pull out of the purchase during the cooling off period, they will lose their 0.25%. During the cooling off period, buyers are typically completing their due diligence, which includes obtaining unconditional approval for finance, conducting strata searches for strata properties, and building and pest inspections, and also completing the legal checks, including finalising the contract review. It is our recommendation that buyers act swiftly and contact their broker, solicitor or conveyancer and inspectors as soon as they are seriously interested in a property. This means booking everyone even before the exchange of contracts to give yourself as much time as possible just in case of any hurdles. Buyers can request an extension of the cooling off period, however, there is no guarantee that the vendor will agree. So it is crucial that you have all of your due diligence completed before the end of the 5 business days. Before 5 p.m. on the 5th business day, if the buyer wishes to proceed, then they will have to pay the balance of the 10% deposit, or 5%, for example, if that is agreed.
Thanks, Rhiannon. And my final tip for buyers is not to assume that a cooling off period will be agreed to when negotiating on a property. There may be strong competition on a property and other buyers may be prepared to waive the cooling off period. So it is key that you communicate with the sales agent and inquire about the likelihood of negotiating a cooling off period, and that's going to give you greater clarity to know when and how to time your due diligence.